Well, as the Navy celebrates its big birthday bash today, it's also beaming with pride about another big accomplishment, flying a solar-powered unmanned drone for 74 hours straight. Robert Miller is the CEO of Skydweller. His company has worked with the Navy to make this happen. Robert, welcome.
Good to be here, Mike.
So you've got a solar-powered drone as big as a 747, capable of flying for 3 days straight. Tell us about it.
Well, 3 days is just the beginning. We're going to end up flying this thing for weeks to months at a time. And it can carry, the large size enables us to carry real payloads, okay? So think of like an MQ-9, that kind of capability, except flying for weeks to months. So launch out of San Diego, fly all the way to the South China Seas, do surveillance, communications, electronic warfare for the United States Navy and other parts of our armed forces to do that. Also, southern border, we're working very closely with Southcom right now to do more surveillance down there to support that border security issues that we have. And when we think about it, you need something that's going to fly for that amount of time. We're catching bad guys 900 miles off the coast of Central America as they're coming up and bringing nefarious activity into the, Mexico and the U.S. and places like that.
We had the weather guy just on talking about tropical weather. What happens with the drone if you encounter bad weather?
Well, we avoid bad weather. So when we were flying in July, we flew for 74 hours. We're flying in a flight test area in the Gulf of Mexico, or Gulf of America, should correct me here. And we had to avoid the bad weather. So we're flying in between thunderstorms and things like that for 3 or 4 days. And then, really bad weather came through. We would have flown longer, but we had to land because we'd have to leave the flight test area, and we don't have permission to do that yet. But 747s were avoiding it when we had to land. So it was some pretty bad weather. But we can operate. That's the thing that we showed. We flew over 222 hours in 20 days. So almost 50% of the time in the air in a relevant environment in the hurricane season. So avoiding storms, providing surveillance, distributing data to different parts of the U.S. government. So we've got a very sophisticated data distribution system on the aircraft, leveraging Starlink, Inmarsat, things like that. So we can deliver data to, down at Jade of South, to the 4th Fleet, to San Diego, all these places at the same time.
Nearly out of time. What's the reaction from the military?
They're very excited about this capability. I mean, if you think about it, the military has had a requirement for persistent, long-range surveillance for a long time, and this is really the solution to that. We're going to deliver that extreme duration, extreme range surveillance. So, for instance, like in Africa right now, we've got thrown out of Agadez, we got thrown out of Niamey, which is the places in Niger. We don't have a place to forward base. So, think about flying out of Puerto Rico or flying out of Miami and covering West Africa, surveilling there. And we don't have to worry about host nation negotiations and all that. It's a brand new capability.
Fascinating stuff. Robert Miller, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.